I come to talk to y'all because y'all my only friends. And if I can't talk to y'all, who can I talk to? Who can I run to to share these crazy thoughts in my head? But anyway, okay. I'm on some back in the day versus today type stuff. This type of morning it is. Because I was going to get my tires and stuff checked out at Walmart and ran across this guy, and he was talking to my daughter about back in the day. And I was like, wow, I had forgot about those things, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we're going to talk about them this morning. But first, this is a caramel frappe from Starbucks. And like me, I battle high blood pressure. So I really don't supposed to have caffeine. So today I went up there and I asked him, is there any kind of way I can get less caffeine in it? So for my people that love this right here drink and want less caffeine, it comes with 4 pumps of frappe roast. That's the coffee flavor, the caffeine in it. You can tell them you want no pumps, or you can tell them just give you 1 pump, or maybe 2, whatever you can handle. That's totally off subject, but I just thought I'd throw that in there. That was a bonus. I just gave y'all a bonus. But anyway, back in the day versus today. See, back in the day, it used to be cool. You could sit at home and you can I'm talking about you can leave your door open, unlocked. You know what I'm saying? Stranger come knock on the door, boom, boom, boom. Hey, come in. What's going on? Hey, I broke down the street. I need to use your phone. Okay, it's over there. Go ahead. Hey, would you like some coffee or some tea? You hungry? You know what I'm saying? That's what we used to do back in the day. Today, doors are locked, guns are cocked. We don't trust nothing because people will do crazy things today. They will kill you for $100, $10, depending on who it is. Back in the day, in your household, you have 1 phone, 1 line. Or you might have had 2, 3 phones, but it was only 1 line. Only 1 line. So when you on the phone, he with your boo, in line, like you got it going on, your mama could be in the kitchen and pick up the phone easy and just start listening. If you ain't hear that little old click when she first pick it up, oh, she can listen to your whole conversation. And if somebody pick up the other phone, everybody can listen, with no privacy. And then while you on the phone line and stuff to your little sweetheart from the 6th grade, she gets on the other line. You need to get off this phone and go take a bath. And go take a bath. Yeah. Mama, you trying to cover mama. Versus today, we got cell phones now. Everybody got their own phone. Ain't no house phone. But I know it's some older people out there that still have their house phone and still I'm talking about with the same number that we had in elementary. I was like, your mama them still got their house phone, and yeah. So things have changed, man. These kids don't be knowing. They don't be knowing what we went through. They don't be knowing. Which brings up a story I have about a cousin of mine. He had went to the penitentiary. And while he was gone, it blew my mind. But while he was gone, they come up with what they call the caller ID. You know what I'm saying? For your house. Like somebody call you, it pops up name, and you know what I'm saying? It was new. This was new. They weren't even doing it on cell phones yet. Cell phones weren't even really hot. Like, I mean, you had to have some money to have a cell phone back then. Like you were rich. You had a beeper. We had beepers. Yeah, let me take it back. See, I'm going too fast. We had beepers to where someone would pay you with a number. You go back to the payphone, put your quarter in there, and you call them back. You know what I'm saying? That's how we communicated like that. That was our first wireless communication. So anyway, while my cousin was locked up, they came out with the caller ID. So after he did his little bid, he came home. He was over to his in-laws' house, and he got, I don't know how he got my mama number. Oh, it was still the same number, I guess. But anyway, he called me. Boom. We chopped it up for a minute. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 boom. We chops it up. So we get off the phone. I'm like, damn, I forgot to tell him something. So I look on the call ID, boom, see where and call the number back. And I said, hey, let me speak to my kinfolk. You know what I'm saying? I almost said his name. I ain't gonna put him out there yet, y'all. But I'm gonna let y'all meet him. I said, hey, let me speak to my kinfolk. And he gets back on, they called his name. He get back on, he said, who is that? It's DT. He get on the phone. I'm like, say, man, I forgot to tell you, woo, 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 woo. And instead of him listening to what I'm telling him, he says, say, man, hold up. He said, man, how you know where I was? I said, I looked on the call ID. He said, call ID? He said, man, that's a bad motherfucker. I'll never forget that. I'll never forget it, because it made me realize that when you get locked up for a while, you do miss out on technology and new things that happen out here in the world. When you gone 5, 6, 7, 8 years, 10 years, you know, that's a decade. A lot be done changed. So, yeah, we had to call ID. That messed him up with the call ID. And versus today, now they have it on the phones, you know, your cell phones. It lets you know who calling. Well, actually, it used to. The newer cell phones, they don't exactly let you know, like, if a number ain't programmed in your phone, it don't let you know who calling, unless it's a business or something. But like, as far as somebody other cell phone or something like that, it don't. All of them don't do it, but the older ones do. And these kids don't be knowing, man. Oh, I gotta crank this car up. It's starting to get warm in here. Put a little AC on. Speaking of AC. Now, speaking of AC, back in the day, we had to have an AC unit in every window, every room of the house. It had to have an AC unit. That's the only way you're gonna cool your house off. The only way. And preferably, if you short on cash, you couldn't afford them, or if your house didn't come with them, you mainly want them in your bedroom. You're gonna put one in your bedroom, put one in the living room. And if you go to the other parts of the house, you're just gonna be hot. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I got my little boy shirt on today. Speaking of that, back in the day, I didn't used to be this big. But anyway, your AC units in every window of the house. That's the only way your house is gonna stay cool. Now today, flick of a button, you can cool the outside units. You can cool every house, every room in the house, bathroom and everything. You know what I'm saying? I remember back in the day we had the little space heaters. Everybody used to try to pile up and stand in front of it in the morning time just to warm up. Oh, heater. Then they had one in the wall in the bathroom. Versus today, it's all in one switch. Central air and heat. The kids, they love it. But boy, I don't think these kids today could have survived back then. They couldn't have survived. With a beeper? Well, these kids go crazy right now. You give them a beeper. And like a cell phone, like we didn't, like, just think about it. We was transitioning to all this. Like, we was there for the first cell phone. Just think about it. When you first got the first cell phone, boom, you had the cell phone and you had a beeper. Okay? The beeper went from the beeper to the two-way. Y'all remember the two-way? You flip it open, you can text on it. You had the cell phone and you had the two-way. I thought I was balling too, because you had the cell phone and your two-way on your hip. Okay, then I can't remember which company that it was, which phone first did it, but they cut the two-way out. They cut the two-way text beeper things out where you can text. They cut them out and added it to the phone. And then everybody followed suit. Boom. So now you got your phone screen, because the phone didn't even have no screen on it. Versus today, I'm sitting here, big phone, big screen. The whole phone is a screen. It started out with no screen, then a little bitty screen, and a bigger screen, to the whole phone was a screen. You know what I'm saying? Boy, the times have changed, ain't it, y'all? And I'm not the only one old out here. I know some of y'all out here my age. Some of y'all on here that's listening to me is my age. You might just admit it. Y'all just ain't gonna admit it. Yeah, y'all see the great. Oh yeah, that's that bamboo fade. In case y'all was wondering, they used to rock stuff like this back in the day. I just had to bring it back because I was going bald in the top, so I got creative with it. Instead of me just cutting it all off, now I gotta get great. I gotta keep something. I gotta keep her somewhere. Just like if I'd have started going bald up here, I'd have had it bald going back to a ponytail. I would have. Yeah, man. And then back farther to even my day, they just had the wells. You just had to go get the water out the wells and all that. Versus today, you can just go in any store, get. Oh, man, speaking of going in the stores, I was telling my daughter, I said, man, do you really, they really had penny candy back then. They really had penny candy. She looking at me like, you lying. No, you can really go in and buy a piece of candy with a penny. Not no more. I remember my mama sending me to the store to go get a pack of cigarettes. And I was young. And then times have changed. I was young. I wasn't even old enough to even buy cigarettes like it's today's time. Today, you can't buy no cigarettes unless you're 21. Used to be 18. Now they went up to 21. See, times have changed even now. But back then, as a kid, my mama would give me $1.25 to go get her a pack of Benson & Hedges menthol. $1.25. Now they about $10 now. Well, I'm glad I quit smoking. I smoked for 14 years. I smoked from the age of 14, and I stopped at 28, and I'm 48 today. Thank you, God, for that. Took that taste right out of my mouth. Yeah, but anyway, it was just so much has changed, man. So much has changed. And then back in the day, get into it with somebody. You came from the shoulder. You came from the shoulder. These kids today get into it with you, man, you might well try to avoid it. Cause they gonna shoot you. These kids today gonna shoot you. They crazy. I don't know what's going on. Oh. What's up with it, baby? You know I gotta share it, man. You know I gotta share it. Because these kids, they don't understand today. They don't understand our struggle, what we went through. Like back in the day, man, we could, like when outside kicking it. Okay, look here. First of all, when we were younger, when you get up, you're gonna get dressed and you're gonna go outside and play. You're gonna play. The only time you come in, you're gonna get some water. No. And that excuse me, I went too far. You're not even coming in to get some water. You're gonna go on the side of the house and cut that water hose on, and everybody get them some water and cut it back off and you keep playing. You gonna come in that house until she call you until it's time to eat, and you're ready to take your bath and go to bed. But you're gonna stay outside, and then if you try to keep running in and out, get what? Come in one more time here, you're gonna stay. You come in this house one more time, you're gonna stay here. Yeah. That's how mama used to talk to you back in the day. And guess what? You stayed fit, you stayed in shape, you played with your friends, everything was good. Nowadays, and guess what? They even getting paid to play them games now. They getting paid. Hey, who am I to complain? They pay you to be on social media now. But you stayed outside and you played. And when that street light, when the street light come on, Or if you far away from home, you better run. Woo! I'm gonna tell you what my stepdad used to tell me when I used to leave the house. Mark, and it took me for a minute to realize what he was talking about. He used to be like, Mark, don't let dark kick you in your ass. You know, instead of me asking him, what do you mean by that? I didn't understand. And every time I go, I'll be like, don't let dark kick you in your ass. What does he mean? You know, my stepdad, he was crazy. He was crazy, man. Cool. Hey, cool though. Had a lot of good times overall. And wearing old school clothes. What you know about Piggly Wiggly, man? Where you from? I couldn't read your name. Where you from, man? Talking about Piggly Wiggly. Well, I guess they did have Piggly Wigglies in more than one state. But you know, I'm right down the street from where we used to have our Piggly Wiggly at. And in Texarkana's a twin city too, so I'm on the Arkansas side. We had one right up the street. Then we had one over on the Texas side. And you know about them Piggly Wigglies, whoever they. But what was I at? Oh yeah, don't let dark kick you in your ass. I thought about that, and I never really got the concept of what he was saying until the boom, street lights came on. Boom, I'm on my partner house, went in the backyard playing basketball. I mean, you gotta go home. I'm like, nah, shoot, nah, nigga. Boom, I'm knocking stuff down. It's all good. I'm playing basketball. I ain't finna go home yet. It's getting a little dark, so I'm like, I'll be home before it just get dark. But I'm not, young. I'm not calculating that it's gonna take me 10, 15 minutes to walk home. It's gonna be dark by then. So once I got home and walked through that door, back up. Oh! Don't let dark kick you in your ass. I got it now. I got it now. So guess what? That next time, when I got ready to leave, and he said, Mark, don't let dark kick you in your ass. Now I can look at him and say, yes, sir. Because I know exactly what you mean now. I know exactly what you mean now. Versus, man, the rotary phone. Look at that. Swap shops and hold the last number. You know what you talking about, man. You know what you talking about. I'm talking about, because like now you just boop. But back then you had to then it spun back around. And then don't mess up and miss the wrong number. Damn. You gotta hang up and start all over. Damn. And it had like, each hole had like the 0, the 1, the 2, you know what I'm saying? All the way around. The 9 might be around. You gotta go way around here and get the 9. Bring it around. Man, these youngsters don't know nothing about that. These youngsters they'll lose their mind, man. They will lose their mind. And then I remember when they came in with the 3-way calling. Why am I making you sad? Dr. Mark in Texas, why am I making you sad? What's going on, brother? Talk to me. You missing the old days? Is that what it is? You missing the old days? But say, man, today these kids they just not going outside when the street lights come on. They just not going outside. And they ain't coming in till the street lights go off. Till the night lights go off. Lay out all night. Don't care about nothing. Don't respect nothing. Say, let me see. I might need to pull up out this sun trying to come in on me. I don't know if it was messing up my view or what, but I had to pull up a little bit. Sun's coming in on the whip. But what's up, Dr. Mark in Texas? What's up? Talk to me. I'm still curious of why am I making you sad, man? Am I making you miss back in the day when I was young? I'm not a kid anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's just so much difference, man. It is different. I remember like, and hey, me personally, like, I don't wear them too big no more. But, you know, we used to rock the Jabos and stuff like that, or just some nice jeans, 501s, and sometimes we rock a cuff in the bottom of them, and, you know, got our shirt on, we thugging, you know what I'm talking about? But today, these kids wants to wear, I had it out, I remember my sister, you know what I'm saying, my sister just a little younger than me, but she called me one day, she was like, bro, I'm like, what's up? She's like, will you talk to your nephew? I'm like, what's going on? She said, I'm in here taking him school shopping, trying to buy him some pants, and he refused to wear them. That's why they too big. That's why don't nobody wear no baggy pants no more. He wanted like some skinny jean type. And my nephew was kind of a big dude. Like, I know he about 6'1", about 200, 300 pounds. And he wanted some skinny jeans, and my sister, she couldn't wrap her, you know, she couldn't wrap around that. Like, what you mean you want some DJ? She's my boy. Mama, they don't wear that. So and you know me, I don't rock the jeans like that. I don't rock them. But I had to tell her, this is their day and time, sis. This what they rocking. This what they watching on TV. You know what I'm saying? They got the man purses, and I ain't against that. You know, it just, when you know, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. You know, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's fashionable. But that's how they rocking. This how the people today are watching on TV. This is how they rocking. So this is what they want to be. This is what they trying to do. This is what they trying to imitate. Because the way I dress is how the people that I was watching on TV, which, speaking of that, back in the day, we didn't have the stations we have now. Wasn't no internet. Wasn't none of that. Wasn't no social media. None at all. None of that. It was 3, 6, and 12. Y'all remember that? The TV was black and white. The TV was black and white. I'm talking about, when I say black and white, I ain't talking about the color of the TV. I'm talking about the picture you watch. Wasn't no color. You don't know what you don't know what color shirt they got on. It's all black and white. And then we only had 3 channels, 3, 6, and 12. 3, 6, and 12. That's it. And guess what? The TV went off at a certain time. At midnight. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early? When that plane sailing off, take off, it's over with. You go up, and then ain't no remote. Wasn't no remote. You can get up and go over there and push that button out. That TV gone off. It's over with. The stations are shut down. They ain't got nothing else to play for you. Wasn't nothing else to watch. And then in the morning, boom, it comes back on. It comes back on. And I'm not just making this stuff up, man. I'm not making it up. That's crazy. But now today, and then the TV had the big booty on it. You know what I'm saying? The TV had the big booty on the back. Antennas. We got antennas putting foil on the ears and stretching the rabbit ears out. Radio stations, they all coming out of Shreveport, which is 45 minutes up the road. We got a good reception. Boy, I'm talking about, we might put some on top of the house, boy, trying to pick up a station in Shreveport. And once we get it 99.7, be still. I'm to my boy, hey, you might be the one that have to hold it right there. And we jammed for a minute. Hey, yeah, it was real. And you talking about a radio in the car? Put no radio in the car? No. No radios in no cars, man. All this boom, bam, bam, they doing today. What, none of that. I'm telling y'all some good stuff, man. Now they got TV thin as this cell phone. With no back on it. Color, everything. You can put it on the wall. Put it over your fireplace. Man, things have changed. Wow, things have changed. And then cutting the grass, you see. Oh, okay. I feel you now. I feel you now. Said, Mama, I'm having time of the past or gone. No, I haven't been enough years, just remember. I feel you now, Dr. Mort. Say, speaking of that right there, man, the way these kids be wanting all this designer stuff and stuff today, which I do too now, because I'm buying it on my own now, so I do that. But hey, my mama, I never forget it. And guess what? Wasn't nothing I can do. I was a kid. I didn't want to do it, but hey, it was, at least I had some clothes. They was new. But my mama would go buy me she would buy me 5 pair of the same jeans. 5 pair of the same jeans with different shirts. And I had some nice kicks. And I did that too. Yes, I did. I wasn't even tripping. But guess what? I wear one pair straight. The next pair I roll cuffed up so you can see the different colors at the bottom. I'll cuff them up. The next day I might see, like, now, speaking of tight legs, we had a way back in the day, if our pants, like the bell bottoms, kind of bell bottoms looking, we had a way to naturally pull them tight as we want, fold them over, and then cuff a couple times at the bottom, and they stayed to the tightness that we wanted them. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that at all. But it's real. It's real. Man, back in the day, and like my boy said, you can go put stuff on layaway. Oh man, Christmas. Man, Christmas, mama could go to Kmart, Walmart, and put up a whole Christmas layaway. And you got 6 months. It been there 6 months. She just every time she gets some money, she go up there and pay on it. By the time Christmas comes, boom, she done got everything out. Everybody happy. Now today, boy, they'll slit their wrist if they can't get these kids nothing. Not my mama. She couldn't get it, she just couldn't get it. You might got something, but if she couldn't get it, she just couldn't get it. And guess what? We were very understanding kids because we come from nothing. Like, I mean, when I say nothing, I don't mean like we were just flat, didn't have nothing. Well, my mama made sure we was straight. You know what I'm saying? We had everything we needed. But what I'm saying is we didn't come with just no bells and whistles. That was all the extra fancy stuff. We didn't have that and we wasn't worried about it. That's how we was raised. I didn't worry about that until I got older. But yeah. Looking at these cats play out here, they is so crazy. They some crazy creatures. Whoa. Hey, I guess I've taken up enough of you guys' time, man. But I just want to talk about back in the day when I was younger, not a kid anymore. Sometimes I still wish I was a kid again. Oh yeah, I was finna tell you, like it wasn't no BET. I think I'm older than BET. I believe I am. And like at 106 and Park, all that stuff. Well, none of that around, even though they done took that away. But I grew up on Yo MTV Raps. Yo MTV Rap, The Basement, Fab Five Freddy. You know what I'm saying? In the basement. Dr. Ed Lover. That's all we had. Dr. Mark, who are you? Who are you, Dr. Mark? You know, hey, you right here with me. You know some things. You right here in the TK. But I think you might, because I don't remember that. I think you might be a little older than me, Dr. Mark. Is it Dr. Mark or Dr. Martin? Yeah, Dr. Mark. I think you might be a little older than me, my man. Because I remember the polar bear. The polar bear used to be the shiznit. Now, you know what? I might remember, but I don't remember. Because I know all the buildings are right there by each other. They still there. But I remember the polar bear for sure. But things, hey man, things have changed, man. I'm going to see if you got an email contact on YouTube. Nah, hey. See, look, I can't even, I don't even know how to bring your comment back up. But anyway, I'm just gonna say I'm new to this thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm really new to it, so I need to go set that up. I need to find out a way to set that up. Dr. Mark, my email on the YouTube. It might be on there. I might have set it up, don't even know. Don't even remember. But if it is, hit me up and we can chop it up. And once again, it's your boy Big Bamboo, CEO with a Dollar Dream, man. I just want to come and talk about back in the day versus today a little bit. Just something that was on my mind, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and before I go, because I'm looking at my grass, my guy came to cut my grass the other day. Speaking of that, he come out here with the lawnmower. Well, none of that back in the day. Wasn't none of that back in the day. And it was before my day though. But they had to push mow. Well, I was young. And we didn't have grass in the courts. But they had to push mow. No motor, no oil, no nothing. Say, I was just riding through there the other day. And I was telling my daughter, I said, it used to be a big old nice pretty gym right here, Tiger Gym. And I was showing her my old school. Because the school is just, it just done went down. I hate to see that go down like that. There was so many memories there, man. Like I had some of the good times in my life growing up. Was right there at that school on Pine Street. But yeah, they tore down the Tiger Gym. Why? I don't know. That was like it was newer than the school. I remember when they built it, like it was brand new, nice. Like, why would y'all tear it down? And ain't nothing there no more. That's crazy. That is so crazy. But check it out, man. Go see if I got that email, man. It's your boy. Hey, man. If y'all rocking with me, go on give your boy a subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, go on and let me see. Oh yeah. I probably know who you is, Dr. Mark. I'm gonna have to link up with you and see what's going on. But you know what I'm saying? If you ain't subscribed, please go subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I'm new to this thing. I'm coming over here trying to get to know my people, get to know my subscribers and stuff who all rocking with me. Cause trust me, it's gonna get better. Yeah, videos, y'all go check out my videos. You know what I'm saying? My content I got, you know what I'm saying? Doing my thing on. I just come over here to talk to y'all and let y'all know who I am as a person. You know what I'm saying? But go on subscribe, hit that bell, bing, 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 bing. And God bless you too, my guy. Hit that bell, ding, 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 ding. So you can get all my newest content first as it comes, as I'm dropping it. Dropping it as I'm dropping it. Yeah, I used to be a rapper now. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. But I would like for y'all to, you know what I'm saying, subscribe. Like and share my video. Share. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't think it's funny, share it anyway. That way, you might help brighten the next person's day. You know what I'm saying? Because like I do the same thing. Like if I'm seeing somebody content that I follow on Instagram or anywhere, it might not be as funny to me as, but I'll share it. Guess what? The next person might be dying laughing at it, and that's good for the soul. And look what you did by sharing. You just helped brighten the next person's day, and that's what life is about. So this your boy Big Bamboo with a dream, $1 in a drink. CEO though. Y'all, hey, holla back at your boy. You feel me?